Hello there, it's Hillary, and I am here to wish you a very Merry Creative Faith Christmas. I'm so excited in this video to be doing my first ever gift guide. I personally love looking at other people's gift guides. It gives me ideas and inspiration, and so I'm excited to make one of my own and share some of my favorite things that I think you should gift this Christmas. In this video, I am going to break it down by different categories. So the categories I have are faith, for the creative, books, wellness, for the planner, for the home, for him, for her, and for kids. So those are the different categories I have, and some of the things that I am talking about are listed in a few different categories because I think that'd be good for multiple groups, types of people. And some of these are affiliate links, so that's just a little heads up. That means that I get a little bit of commission for sending you to that website, but some of them aren't affiliate links. They're just things that I love and think would make good gifts. All of the things that I'm mentioning here, I either own or are going to gift this Christmas. So if you are my husband, my mom, my dad, or my sister, don't watch this. All right, so yeah, I just thought this would be a really fun thing. I also have a coordinating blog post, so it's often easier for me to kind of organize and gather things into links and include pictures and whatnot in a blog post. So I will have that blog post linked down below, as well as I'll try and link as many things as I can in the description of the YouTube, under the YouTube video. But yeah, definitely check out the blog post. I read or listened to this fact that said Christmas this year is going to be 25% more expensive than last year, and I'm definitely feeling that. And I'm trying to also not be sad that I can't buy as much for people this year as last year. We just bought a house, and so our finances are totally different than they were last year, and that's okay. Also this year, I have been learning so much in like the wellness and food area, just about things that are better for you health-wise, whether it's food or not using plastics, or being more careful about what kind of lotion you buy or what kind of candles you buy. And so I've really tried to keep those things in mind as I have been purchasing gifts for people this year and as I've been putting this video together. So that is a little kind of intro. I'm really excited. Also, please comment below if you have a favorite gift that you have either given or received, because again, I think it's sometimes kind of challenging to buy gifts for people, and so I would just love to fill the comments with favorite gifts. Again, these are just ideas and inspiration. Some of the things that I am sharing in this video I have seen and gotten from other people, and so I think it's really great to share ideas. All right, let's get started. The first section, the first category is faith. All right, the best thing you can ever give anyone is the Bible. And if you have been around the creative faith sphere for any length of time, you know I love the NLT Illustrated Study Bible. This would be a great gift for anyone in your life, for a kid, for an adult, for a grandparent, for a spouse, for a friend. This Bible is such a great resource. I have learned so much through this Bible. Obviously, God's Word itself is really great, but then it has pictures, diagrams, charts, commentaries, study notes that are so good. I gave my mom a Bible, one of these Bibles for, I think it was Mother's Day this year, and she loves it. I was myself gifted this Bible a year or two ago, and it honestly is my favorite gift, one of my favorite gifts I've ever received, and I think it is so precious to give God's Word. So I definitely wanted to kick off this video with sharing this resource. Another resource that I wanted to share in regards to faith is something that I found and purchased this year. It's called a journaling psalter. The Book of Psalms is my favorite book of the Bible. I love it so much. And this is really great because it has the Psalms on one side and line pages on the other. And so it is perfect for taking notes or Bible journaling. So I used this particular one throughout the the fall season, and I'm going to keep using it throughout the year as well. I have a YouTube video where I show the pages that I did in here. So there's, I think I only saw one copy left in the brown one on Amazon, and then there's this beautiful one. So I purchased two. But again, I love the Book of Psalms. It's my favorite book of the Bible, and I think this would be such a beautiful gift to give someone. And then another great Bible study resource is the Bible Recap by Tara Lee Cobble. And this is really great. It has a reading plan for reading through the Bible in a year. So it has the Bible broken out, and it has day by day what chunk you're supposed to read. And this is reading it chronologically. So you're not reading it in the order of the actual how it's arranged in the Bible. You're reading it chronologically, which I think is really cool. And it has really great information in here. So this is another awesome Bible study resource that would make a very good gift. A couple things I wanted to share to go along with this, and this would be really neat to bundle together. So if you have someone in your life that you are wanting to put a bigger gift together for, it'd be really neat to pair some of these things in this section that I'm talking about, pair them together and gift them in like a basket or a bag, which I'll talk about in a moment. But another great Bible study resource, one that I am dropping all over the place, but very proud of that I made, are these Bible study notebooks. So I have this one that is a little bit more feminine with the handwriting, hand lettering, and it comes in a few different sizes, but it has guided notes for Bible study. But the real heart of it is at the beginning, it walks you through how to study the Bible. It talks about step by step what to do, and talks about also different ways of taking notes. It has some awesome trackers in here. And then this blue version is the same content, but in a little more masculine way. So the font is, this one, the other one has my handwriting, which is a little more girly, but this is just kind of a plain font. And this would be great for a brother, a dad, a husband. It has the same trackers and everything, but again, just a little more masculine. And these are, I'm really proud of these resources. This is kind of how I like to work through mine. But these would be really great gifts to, again, someone who is maybe new to the faith, someone who wants to learn more about the Bible, who wants to get into Bible study. This is awesome because it walks you through exactly how to do that. And then a few other Bible study tools that I love. I gotta give a shout out to my Creative Faith sticky notes. So these are available in my Etsy shop. And this one has little mugs. I have only one left of these. I think I have two left of the watercolor flowers. And then these cute ones with has like a little desert scene. So these are really great for taking Bible study notes. And then lastly, I have these highlighters. The brand is Alohaster, and they're really pretty pastel highlighters. I love a good pastel highlighter, and they don't bleed through too much. I mean, the Bible pages are extremely thin. They don't really bleed through the Creative Faith notebooks I showed. But these are a really great gift for Bible highlighting. And then you need a tote bag to put it all together. This tote bag is a Martha Stewart gardening bag. It is awesome because it has so many pockets. It has handles like this, but it also has an over-the-shoulder strap. This garden bag I have shared in another YouTube video several years ago. I shared what I have in here, and I'll link that video down below, but it's perfect for shoving highlighters and sticker books and pens and all of your tools. So this would be great as a Bible study tote bag. This would be great as a planner bag. This would be great as a crafting bag. You can see I have some pins on mine, and so this would be a really great tote bag to, again, if you were putting together some sort of basket for a family member or friend, you can put it all in here and wrap it up together. And how fun would that be? I would love to get a goodie bag like that full of supplies. Another idea of a container to put them in My husband did this last year. He got a really nice box from, I think he got it from the Container Store, but Target also has really nice boxes, and he filled it with ink and stamps and washi tape and pens, and I put them all in the box together and gifted me this box full of craft supplies. It was the best gift ever for someone like me. So anyways, I wanted to share that kind of idea on how to group it together. So those are the items in the faith category that I think would make really great Christmas gifts. All right, this next section I am titling For the Creative. So for the creative person in your life, here are some ideas. So my first thing in this section is Prima Marketing watercolors. These are great because they come in these cute little tins, and my favorite is the Vintage Pastel set. How pretty are those? I've added a few others in here, but they are super pretty. I also have the one titled Complexion. I'll show you guys that. And then the last one, I have one that's the classics, but I don't pull from that one quite as much anymore. And the last one is called Terrain, which I've, again, sort of combined a few of them. But these watercolor sets are beautiful. They're also really great to take on the go because they come in these little cute tins, easy to wrap, and I just think they are super fun to use. They're really great quality. They're not overly expensive, so I wanted to give a huge shout out to the Prima Marketing watercolor sets. These would be great for a creative person in your life, whether they like Bible journaling or art journaling or just creating art. Getting them a little watercolor set would be really perfect. Another thing for the creative is stamp sets. I love Sweet and Sassy Stamps. I have a whole blog post full of my favorite stamps of theirs that I'll link below. I actually have a stamp set I designed with them. I haven't talked about it as much as I probably should, but it's this beautiful one with my handwriting and these cactus images that I have drawn, and I love this stamp set. And then whenever I shared this one, you guys really like it. It's these wood grain. I also love this one. It is called Waymaker. So it has some of the lyrics to the Waymaker song and just some really like hope, peace, joy, savior, miracle. These are all like basic phrases that I use a lot in my journaling. And then this one, you can see it's very well loved. It's taped together. This one's called All in All. It says, Jesus, God, I surrender, powerful. And again, it has some great phrases that you will use over and over again. So I love stamp sets. And Sweet and Sassy Stamps has a ton of really awesome ones. The Alohaster highlighters, again, I think are a great gift for creative people in your life. I also love the Tombow markers. I use these in my Happy Planner to do my Bible study notes every morning. I also use these in my planner and my bullet journal. I don't have all of them, but I really, really love Tombow markers. And this is a little 4 divider thing that I got at Target several years ago in the Target dollar spot. But I'm sure you could find these. It looks sort of like a kitchen I think that's what it was for kitchen utensils. But I filled it with markers. But I love the Tombow markers. They last forever. They're very great quality and would make a great gift for creatives. And then the last thing under the for the creative section are Creative Faith dot grid notebooks. Now, I love a good dot grid notebook, and anyone creative in your life will also love them because you can do art journaling pages and really make them your own and get creative in them. And so I wanted to make sure to mention the Creative Faith dot grid notebooks that you can fill in tons of ways and would make a great gift. So those are the gifts under the For the Creative section. All right, the next section in the gift guide are books. I love getting books. I love giving books. So here are some books that I think a lot of you would like to give or get. You can add these things on your own Christmas list as well. The first one is, of course, the Bible that I mentioned at the very start of this video. gotta mention that one again. This next one that I wanted to talk about is one that our church went through this year. It's called Don't Give the Enemy a Seat at Your Table by Louis Giglio. This would be a really great gift for a guy or a gal. So this is a really powerful study. We worked through it with our church, and there's a Bible study guide and then videos, and then this is a book. And normally a lot of the time there's a ton of overlap between the Bible study guide and the book. Not this time. This book I wasn't gonna get because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna try and save money and not get the book. And so I just was borrowing the church's Bible study guide and not writing in it, but taking notes elsewhere. And then several people in our Bible study group got the book and were reading quotes from it. And I was like, I love that. I feel like this is really applicable and really convicting. And a friend actually gifted it to me. She said, I went to Hobby Lobby and there were only 2 left, one for me and one for you. And I have loved this book. I thought it was so good, and the Bible study videos and guide are also good, but the book is really, really good. So this would be a great gift for, again, any guy or gal on your list. The next one I wanted to talk about is New Morning Mercies. I should have mentioned this in the faith section. This is a book, it's a Bible study from Paul David Tripp. He is a phenomenal writer, and it has one for each day of the year, and it's very, like, I think sometimes devotions like this aren't as meaty. And this one was, well, I haven't gone through the whole year, but this one, as I've been reading it, has been so good. It is very centered on the gospel, on Jesus, the fact that we are sinners in need of a savior. It is not fluffy. It is very spiritually rich and deep. And so again, this would be a great gift for a guy or a gal on your list. I really am impressed with this and would again make a great gift. All right, next I have a few. This one is by Emily Ley. I got this for Christmas last year, and I read it in like just a few days. It was so good. It's called When Less Becomes More, and you're gonna see a theme in the next 3 books I'm gonna share. They're all about slowing down, and because I think my life is really fast-paced, and it shouldn't be. I need to be better about slowing down, but I think probably as a whole culture in our world right now, we are moving too fast and need to slow down. And so this was a very good and convicting book. Another one along the same theme is Growing Slow by Jennifer Dukes Lee. She is a phenomenal author. Be sure you're following her on Instagram. I loved this book, and I asked for one of her books for Christmas called It's All Under Control, and I'm really excited to read that. And then this last one, both of those are written by women, and so they're probably better gifts for a girl in your life. But this one is by John Mark Comer. It's called The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry. He also has one called Garden City. Again, 2 extremely convicting books. Both of them would be a great gift for, again, a husband, a brother, your dad, your grandpa, if your grandparents are into reading. Mine is not. My grandpa would not read this book. But anyways, I love John Mark Comer. He is a really great pastor, and he's actually from the Portland area, which is pretty cool, which is near where I live. And both this book and Garden City were very convicting reads. And then I also wanted to mention one called Beholding and Becoming by Ruth Chow Simons. It was a beautiful, like, devotion watercolor book. It is in my bedroom. I was trying to not bring everything in here into my office to film. But that one I read this year, and I got it for Christmas last year, and it is beautiful, and it is really touching heart. It's a very precious book. And then the last one I wanted to mention is by Lisa TerKeurst, and it's called Seeing Beautiful Again. It's another book that I finished this year, and it is a 50-day devotion. And again, probably a little fluffier than this one, but it's still very meaty and very convicting and very serious. And it was a really, really good book. I found it when I was crying in the aisle of Target one day, having a hard day, and I picked it up, and God really used it to encourage me in my walk with Him. So that is, I mean, there's tons more books I would recommend, but those are just some highlights that I think would make great gifts. All right, now we are to the wellness category. All of these items are items that I think are really, well, good for your body. They're not full of chemicals and fragrances and things like that. And I think things in this category would be great to give anyone. And there may be things that people wouldn't necessarily think of to ask for, but they would make really great gifts and that people would actually use. So the first thing is the Dr. Bronner's gift set, and I got this over the summer on Amazon, and it comes with lotion and a bar soap and like a sugar scrub soap that you would use in the shower. It smells amazing. I got the peppermint version, and it is full of good ingredients. So whatever you put in your body when you're eating, on your body topically, like shampoo, conditioner, lotion, soap, and whatever you put around your body, like candles and sheets and blankets and things like that, is very important and impacts your health. And Dr. Bronner's is a very good brand, very clean brand, and that would make a super awesome gift. Again, love the peppermint scent. I think I want to try the lavender scent sometime, and peppermint though is perfect around the Christmas season. And again, the lotion and the soaps are amazing and they work really well. Another cleaning or kind of wellnessy product is cleaning thing that I have swapped out for, and it's called Branch Basics. This is not an affiliate link. I'm not an affiliate for them yet. Maybe I will be someday. But Branch Basics has a cleaning kit, and it is, again, all natural ingredients that are not going to harm you or your family. A lot of cleaning products are filled with chemicals, even products that you think are good, like the 7th Generation brand, or I used to get that brand that you see all over Target. And a lot of them are greenwashed, so you think that they're good, but they're actually full of things that aren't very good, and which is really unfortunate. But Branch Basics is a company that has very clean ingredients, and they actually have a really interesting story of how their products came to be, so I would encourage you to go check out their website. So I swapped out, and I am using their products for our cleaning. So you buy one concentrate and you dilute it in different ways for cleaning the bathroom, windows, and an all-purpose cleaner. You can also use it with water as a laundry soap. And my husband, his clothes are filthy because he is an HVAC installer, so he's up in attics and crawling in mud under the houses, and his clothes come home dirty, and this stuff gets them clean, and I feel good about using it. And they also have this powder that you can get that works with it to really get stains out and smells out. So I've been really, really pleased with them. So that's called Branch Basics. Okay, another thing in the wellness category is these filtered water bottles. They're from the brand Clearly Filtered. I got a really pretty color for me, and I'm going to package it with my husband's. I got him black. And so this is really great because tap water actually has a ton of bad things and really gross pipes, and I didn't really realize that. And so these are going to be really great to take on the go in our car and at work and things like that. And it comes with a filter, and so when you suck it up, it filters the water, and I'm really excited to use this. So then I also wanted to mention Stasher bags. Those are reusable Ziploc bags, and I got those for our wedding, and we use those a ton. Instead of using Ziplocs, we use those. And then I also really love glass and metal straws. So again, instead of using plastic straws that end up in the ocean, you can switch and use glass or glass straws or metal straws, and those are much healthier for the environment. So those are, oh, I do want to mention 2 other things that I forgot to put on my list that might be kind of weird to gift someone, but I wanted to mention them because I've been really impressed with both of them. I have tried a ton of natural deodorants in the past, and I'm kind of a smelly person. And my mom has tried to get me on all sorts of different ones, and I have gotten really bad reactions from a lot of them that have too much baking soda in them. My armpits were burning and turning really gross color, and it was very, very painful when I've tried certain ones in the past. But I've tried 2 recently that I want to give a shout out to. Again, this would be sort of weird to gift just to anyone. Like, I wouldn't give this to your neighbor, but like, again, someone close to you that you're maybe, you know, want to help swap out for cleaner products. So Humble is one of the deodorants, and that is pretty like really clean and works well. I do have to apply it twice a day, but that works really well. I have the lavender version right now, and I also tried the rose version, and then they have some unscented ones too, and some of them do have baking soda in them and some of them don't, but the baking soda ones haven't impacted me like a few different brands have. And then I also tried one recently called Sinmin, S-I-N-M-I-N, and the Sin stands for cinnamon. And the only downside is these ones do have fragrance listed in the ingredients, which fragrance is not good, but they don't have aluminum in them. And I have found that the cinnamon one definitely works better than the Humble one, but so like, if I'm going to a warm place, I'm probably going to bring the cinnamon one. But the Humble one I think is probably better for you because it's not scented with an artificial fragrance. It's scented with essential oils, and it says so on the ingredients. So those are the items in the wellness category. All right, the next section in the gift guide is for the planner. So if someone you know and love is a planner girl, here are a few ideas of what you can get for that person. One thing I wanted to mention, this is something that I did for my mom last year, and I'm going to do it for my mom again this year, and that is you get a planner and you decorate it for the person. So I actually have a video decorating the planner I did for my mom last year, and I'll link that video down below. This year I'm going to do this one for her. It is the same version, only smaller. So it is a monthly planner, so it just has the monthly layouts in it, and then it also has some like reflection questions and habit trackers and a gratitude spot. So it is really thin, and I did the big version, the 8.5 by 11 last year for her, and this year I'm going to do an A5 version for her, so it's a little smaller, and I'm really excited to decorate this for her and gift it to her again. My mom's really hard to buy for, and so this is something where I can really show my love for her by taking time filling this out. I add our family birthdays to the calendar too, and it is just a really precious gift for her to open, and I decorate it so she doesn't have it decorated. She doesn't like to decorate her planner, but she likes it when I do, and so that is a really sweet gift for my mom that I'm going to do. Another planner gift that is something that I love, love, love is my Moterm planner cover. There is the brand, and they come in tons of different colors and sizes. This year I have been using my New Beginnings planner, and I love this planner. I'm so sad that it's almost done. But the cool thing about these is it has tons of pockets, and I obviously don't really decorate it very much. It's pretty functional. I just have this cute picture of my husband and I in it. It has pockets here, it has pockets in the back, pockets in the front, and again, they come in tons of different sizes. They have a couple bookmarks, and I love it. It has held up so well throughout the year. Like, I literally carry this every single day to and from my house house to work, and I have it open in the car and on my desk at work, my desk at home, and it looks brand new still. I don't know what you think, but I think it still looks perfectly brand new. So I would highly suggest gifting a Moterm planner cover. And then another gift for the planner in your life, pens. I love my Creative Faith pens. I have 2 of them. One of them is black and it has Creative Faith & Co. on the lid. This is very classy and a great neutral. This is another thing that I gave my mom for Mother's Day, and she loves her pens. Be sure to pick up a few refills if you get these. And then this one, I also have this version. It says, I love God's word, and it is pink. So these write so nicely, and they look really cute in your planner pictures, and they fit perfectly in the Moterm pen holder. Love it. So Creative Faith pens are another great gift for the planner in your life. And then the last thing in my for the planner section for gifts, Tombow tape runners and refills. Great gift for any crafty person, but especially a planner. I love using these to add die cuts and note paper and things like that into my planner. And that is my for the planner section. I'll also have linked down below a blog post on my website where I have all the Creative Faith planners listed out. I have a few that are brand new that I will hopefully be getting in the mail soon, and those are some new designs and styles, but I have tons of different layouts and I have flip throughs of so many of them. And again, that blog post is a really great place if you want to buy your friend or family member a new planner. Definitely check out Creative Faith ones. All right, the next category is for the home. And I want to start off with something that I love giving and getting, but I learned this year so many of them are full of chemicals, and that is candles. I love getting candles. I love giving candles, but so many of them are full of really horrible things. So I wanted to mention 2 companies that I love. The first one is one you can get on Amazon, and it is Blue Corn Beeswax. And I have several different kinds of candles. This one comes in a recycled glass container. This is super beautiful to burn, and you can get refills for it. So this would be a really, really great gift for someone. Beeswax is so much better to burn than your traditional scenty endocrine disrupting candles. And then I also have these taper candles. I got these for Advent, and I have them in these candle holders that were my grandma's, but I will link a wooden candle holder set that I think would be super pretty to gift. And I actually am giving my mom a set of these taper candles for Christmas. And so Blue Corn Candle Company, they sell them on Amazon. They burn nicely. They smell like beeswax, which is actually really, really good for you. So I wanted to be sure to mention them. And then another candle company that uses nothing bad at all is Fontana Candle Company. These are not available on Amazon. You have to buy them from their company itself. And I love these candles. Spiced Latte is the best one. It smells so good. I love these. And then the Fraser Fir one is also really nice. I have only tried the fall winter scents because that's when I burn more candles, but probably this spring I'll maybe try a more springy scent. But Spice Latte and Fraser Fir smell amazing. And a cool idea would be, this is something on my list that I haven't told anyone's on my list yet. I've hinted at to my husband, but I don't know that he'll pick up on those hints, but is a candle wick trimmer. So you can trim down the wick and that makes them burn nicer. So I will link a few candle wick trimmers on Amazon if you want to check those out. Again, that would be something great to pair with one of these candles that I've mentioned. All right, another thing for the home that would be great is Society6 artwork. So I have a Society6 shop, and it is full of my artwork, and they make really nice prints. So you can buy, one of the things I bought that is actually in my office at the church is a little wooden stand, and then it has a piece of cardstock with one of my prints on it, and it sits on my desk, and it's super, super pretty and very simple, but I just love how it looks. So I will have my Society6 shop linked down below. They have tons of really awesome gifts. Another thing in my Society6 shop that I love, my mugs. They have really nice quality mugs. I have my Christmas floral one, I have my fall floral one, and this is the one that says, "I am a daughter of the King," and I love this style. And again, the mugs are very nice quality. So here's an idea for you, a gift idea. One thing that my husband got me last year for Christmas that we literally use every single day is this milk frother. It's the Zulay milk frother. And how cute would it be to put these together as a gift? And then this is not healthy at all, but it is delicious. It is the Big Train Vanilla Chai Tea Latte Mix. You just put a few scoops and mix it with water or milk. Use your little frother to mix them up in your Creative Faith Society6 mug, and it is so delicious. Again, the chai mix is not healthy, but it's very tasty, and all of that together would be such a great gift for someone. Next, two other things. One of these is on my list I asked my sister to get me, and that is stainless steel serving utensils. So I didn't even really think about the fact that plastic utensils like a spoon or a pasta scooper, things that I use with the hot stove, that plastic and heat don't mix. There's a lot of bad things in plastic. So I asked my sister to get me some of the all-clad stainless steel. I think I asked her for tongs because our plastic ones melted this year when I was using them. I think our new stove in our new house gets a lot hotter than the one in our apartment. And then I also asked for the spoon, so stainless steel serving utensils. And then another thing that is on my list is an organic bamboo cutting board. Again, I wasn't really thinking about plastic cutting boards, and when you use a knife, little chips of plastic are coming off. I read somewhere that we consume and accidentally eat tons of plastic each year, and that is so bad for our bodies. So I thought if you get an organic bamboo cutting board, that would be so much healthier for me, for us. So those are the items in the for the home category. This category would be really great to give for, things for a girlfriend, a mother-in-law, a sister, things like that. Good options for things for their home. All right, this next section is titled For Him. I don't know about you, but trying to buy things for my dad and my husband and my brother-in-law is really challenging. I don't know, it's just trickier for me to buy for guys. But here are some ideas under the For Him category. So the first thing, this is something I am actually, not only gifting my dad for Christmas, but I'm actually doing this for all of my Bible study group and for my coworkers. And it is an HU chocolate bar. This is a really great chocolate bar brand, and again, a healthier option, organic cacao, and it doesn't have refined sugar, cane sugar, sugar alcohols, dairy, soy, palm oil, things like that. So this is a really great option for guys. Again, I'm giving this to my dad as well as all my coworkers and Bible study friends. I thought, I'm just gonna get one thing and really make it simple on myself this year, not try and think of something different for everyone, to kind of remove the decision fatigue. The cheapest place I've found to get these is Walmart, but I will have a link down below on Amazon if you want the ease of having it dropped at your door. But Walmart does have the cheapest ones I've found. I mentioned this already, but the clearly filtered water bottle. Again, this is probably a little bit bigger of a priced item, but I'm gonna give one of these to my husband for Christmas, and I'm really excited about that. The blue Bible study notebook that I mentioned earlier, this would be another really great gift for a guy in your life. Oh, this is kind of a fun one. So my brother-in-law and sister love playing games, and so I found this. It is an escape room game. So it's called Exit, and I picked up the one called the Polar Station because I thought that was kind of fun. Can you solve the riddles to escape the Arctic Research Lab? And it is for like 2 to 5 players, 1 to 4 players. And so you have to use strategy and things like that. So I'm really excited to give this to my brother-in-law for Christmas. And then what else is I going to mention? Oh, my husband, I gave him this for Christmas last year, and it is one of the shirts in my Etsy shop. I will put a picture here. It is the one that says, I am a child of God, and every time he wears this, I have one too, but he wears t-shirts way more than I do, and every time he wears it, someone will say, I like your shirt, someone will say, me too. It'll strike up a conversation with another believer, and it is a really awesome conversation starter. So if you have a guy in your life, or a girl, or a kid, the I Am the Child of God Society 6 shirt. Again, it's my hand lettering, I designed it, and then Society 6 creates it and ships it to you, and that would make a phenomenal gift. And then the last thing that I am getting for my husband is peppermint gum. I'm getting him the Epic Xylitol peppermint gum. So it's a healthier gum, and he loves munching on gum and lollipops and mints and things like that. So that's a healthier version. Another brand that I love is called Yum, and they have, no artificial dyes. I get him the lollipops because he really likes those. So those are some ideas for the guy in your life. All right, this next category is for her. I obviously have listed tons of things in the for her section that I think would be great. Any of the things in this video, but a few things I wanted to add. One thing that I love, this nail polish brand isn't clean nail polish, so they're not overly healthy, but they work so well. I'm not an affiliate for them. I actually tried to sign up for their affiliate program and they turned me down. It kind of made me sad, but I love Olive and June nail polish. I have tried tons of nail polishes, Essie, OPI, I've tried so many, and for sure, Olive and June nail polish lasts so much better, and so I will link their website down below. I get them at Target. I like buying them from Target because then you can see the colors in person. They last really nicely. You could get the base coat, the color, and the top coat. They also have a cuticle serum that works really well, as well as a callus, like foot callus balm, and both of those work really well because my nails and toes they're a little rough, and so that would be a really great basket to get for a friend in your life, and put all of this together as a little nail care kit. Really great quality, not clean, but really great quality lasting wise. And then another thing I wanted to mention in the for her category was the Creative Faith meal planners. I love how these turned out. They are really great for people who meal plan and make dinners, because at the front of these, I'll link a YouTube video so you can see these better. At the front of these, there is dinner theme night ideas. There's a dinner chart with a protein, grain, carb, veggies. You can pick from each category and put together a meal. I have a list of some of my favorite healthy meals, as well as a spot for you to put yours. And then what makes these different is what I was finding was I kept forgetting what I actually had in my fridge and freezer. And so I made a section in here for you to write down what's in your fridge and freezer, what's in your cupboards and pantries, and then you can use those to develop your meal plan for the week. And there's a shopping list section as well as some dot grid pages, this little dot grid section for additional notes or writing down a new recipe you want to try, something like that. So this would be a phenomenal gift for, I know in our family, I'm the one who makes most of the meals. And this, I would have loved to get this with, even you could do like print some recipe cards, write up your favorite recipes and gift it with this. That would be a really sweet idea. The last thing I wanted to mention in the For Her category is New Hope Girls. If you've been around here for a while, you know that I love New Hope. New Hope is a safe house and workshop in the Dominican Republic. It is a ministry near and dear to my heart, and I actually donate 10% of Creative Faith profits to New Hope every year. So I wanted to share a couple things I picked up on their Black Friday sale. So the first thing is something new. They've always had pencil pouches that are like half this size. Those are really great, but this is new. It is their cosmetic bag. It's neat because it has a picture of who made the bag and their story, and there is a pocket inside. Hopefully you guys can see that. These are great makeup bags, but they're also great for pens, paper, craft supplies. They are good for a lot of different things. So I really love this new size, and I got it in this really pretty neutral color. And then I have one of their mini hobo purses that Joy, the owner, actually gave me, and I love that style. And then the other style that I really like is their crossbody style, and these ones are great because they have, that's what they look like, and they have a pocket on the outside here and then a zipper pocket on the inside, so things just tend to stay a little more organized in this style. And so this is the crossbody bag from New Hope, and I really like this style as well. They have backpacks. I have one of their backpacks that I really like, and I have a duffel bag. So I love New Hope, and it's really neat to share the story of New Hope with who you are gifting the gift to. Last year, the year before, they have little coin pouches, and so I gave those, it was either the coin pouches or the pencil pouches, to my Bible study group, and they loved that they got to be a part of the New Hope story. And then New Hope also has t-shirts, and I am normally a large in clothes, and I got the large t-shirt, and it was like, how do I say it in English? Like, it was just really tight. And so I ordered 2XL, and I think it might be too big. I haven't tried it on yet, but it just says Created for More, which is their logo, and it has New Hope on the back. And I actually bought one for my husband a couple years ago, and so I love the New Hope shirts, and they just have tons of fun things on their website. And again, it's neat to give something you're really purchasing with a purpose and giving something that means so much more and has this eternal kingdom impact. So I'm sure any woman in your life would love to get a purse, a pencil pouch, a little card pouch, coin pouch from New Hope as a gift. All right, this last section is for the kids, and I have to admit, we don't have kids, and I don't really buy any gifts for kids. We don't have very many kids in our lives. They're mostly older, and so this category is very small. But I wanted to give a shout out to my cactus coloring book. There are 14 designs to color inside, so this would make a really great gift for a kid in your life. I love coloring books, and it has 2 of each of the designs, and so you could gift this with I used watercolors on this one, so you could gift it with watercolors or colored pencils or markers. So I wanted to be sure to mention this as a great gift for kids. Also, I wanted to share another fun idea that I did for my brother-in-law and sister a couple Christmases ago, and that is Walgreens has these cool puzzles that you can order with people's using pictures. And so for Christmas, I gave my sister and brother-in-law a puzzle with a picture of them from their wedding, and so that would be really fun to do for a kid in your life and do a family picture. And so then when you put the puzzle together, it's the family picture that you sent into Walgreens. And I just thought that was a really fun and clever idea. So I wanted to be sure to share that as well. So that is the Creative Faith gift guide. Probably kind of a long video. I feel like I've been talking a lot. Definitely go check out the blog post for links and pictures. And I hope that this encouraged you and gave you some ideas for gifts that you could give or put on your own list. And yeah, so thank you for watching. Again, comment below your favorite gift that you have given or received before. I think that'll be neat to brainstorm more in the comments below. And I am wishing you a very Merry Creative Faith Christmas. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and the bell notification so you don't miss out on any Creative Faith videos. And I will see you next time. Bye!